had a small lump, and it didn't go away. In fact, it continued to grow until I decided I should have somebody check it. And my doctor felt it a couple of times, and we kind of thought maybe it was just a cyst. It was in kind of an unusual spot. So as it got bigger, I didn't like it cosmetically, and I was concerned about it. And so had it biopsied, and that came back negative. So we weren't too worried. But finally it got big enough that I didn't like the looks of it. So we decided to have it removed. And when they removed it and tested it, it was malignant. They called it salivary gland cancer. It was right up here on the side of my face, right in front of my ear. And there was a pretty good sized lump there. They said it was, you know, the size of a good sized marble, or not as big as a golf ball, but you know, there was a pretty good lump there, and they removed that. And then when they determined that it was cancer, in another week or so, I had a second operation and removed all of my lymph nodes. The radiation, they said it scatters. I've got some dental work over here, a couple of crowns, and the metal in your mouth apparently makes it worse in your mouth. It burnt quite a good sized hole in the side of my tongue. And if you've ever had a canker sore, how bad those are, this thing was like, you know, 100 canker sores. They were doing a routine PET scan, checking for cancers anywhere else. And I had some spots in my lungs. And so they treated, I had a biopsy on those, and they were cancer. And I had those treated with radiation. Just a pinpoint radiation that they can shoot in there at those little tumors. They were small, but they shot this radiation in there, and that was just back here in May. And at the time, it was actually my busy season for my business, and I worked right on through it. I think attitude is probably 50% of it, 80% of it. I just assumed I was going to live through it. So I don't know if I ever had a down day where I thought, this is not worth the effort. I don't think that ever entered my head. I just knew I was going to be okay.